Hi guys, and welcome back to the Cocktails and Culture podcast with myself, Brigethia Arai.
And I'm Benjamin Coy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all. We are here. This is episode 9.
Yes.
We're getting it through, y'all. We're getting it through.
Are.
Oh my God, season 1 is almost finished.
Almost finished.
So we're coming back strong.
Coming back.
We're already
Coming
planning
back.
season 2, so y'all know.
Yes.
Just be prepared. Just be prepared.
Prepared.
Yes, yes. But let's get into these drinks.
Yes.
So, the summer started. Simply Lemonade released their spiked lemonades. They're delicious.
They are.
Okay, not gonna lie to y'all, we kind of cheated. We kind of already tried them. Sorry, but they are very good. If you have not gotten into them, please, Simply Spiked Lemonade, so delicious.
So delicious. Let's give it a taste on camera.
So y'all know that we really wasn't lying.
It's very refreshing.
Yeah, very refreshing. It feels like summer. Mm-hmm. It feels like summer. Now, this is a strawberry lemonade.
Yes.
They have multiple flavors, but I will give strawberry lemonade, I'll say a 9 out of 10.
Same.
Actually, well, a 9 out of 10 for taste.
Yes. We're going to see if it gets you lit or not.
No,
Because as of right now, it's giving the Simply Strawberry Lemonade juice.
Yeah.
With a little like a little fizzle.
Guess the percentage.
5?
Literally 5%. So we're going to probably, if we were drinking to drink, we'd probably have to drink like 3 of them back to back quickly to feel a buzz.
But it's a cute little family.
I feel like I should be on the yacht.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Why do we always get to Beyonce? We always get to Beyonce.
I would love to be doing that right now, to be honest.
Speaking of, let's go ahead and open up with our weekend.
Boy, we had a time
Boy,
last night.
we had a time last night.
Boy, we had a time last night. Boy, we had a time last night.
Literally had so much fun.
Yeah.
This summer, I haven't really had I feel like this summer have been just kind of
It's been very weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Mm-hmm.
The road is weird. But I normally in the summer, I have at least a few unforgettable nights.
Mm-hmm.
But that night, we literally had a ball.
A ball. So, this past weekend, DC has not yet had a Renaissance party like where you play the entire album and just back to back, no stops, no skips, the whole album. But we found a queer dance party which was kind of adjacent, and it kind of gave. First of all, as soon as we walked in the establishment, okay, they were playing, what was it? Was it Energy?
I think it was Energy.
Yeah, and I got all my energy from that. Okay.
One thing about Benji did his big one, period.
I'm gonna dance. I
loved it. Like, I will say from perspective of mostly going to straight clubs all the time, a lot of times everybody is in there just trying to be cool, just standing around. But I love that everybody was dancing. We literally danced from the time we walked in until we left.
Literally.
As we were trying to walk out the door, we couldn't even leave because we were still dancing.
Exactly.
Literally, we danced the whole time. I loved that. It was just so much fun, and not everybody just trying to be cute. Because I do sometimes get it depends on the vibe though.
Exactly.
Because some nights you go out, you want to dance.
You right.
Some nights you just want to do your little bop with your little drink. It'd be cute.
It'd be cute. But that
was
not that nice.
It was just, it was giving.
We walked in, they already in a circle giving us Vogue down, the house down boots. Okay. But let's really get to the moment. As soon as we heard, please do not be alarmed. Okay. When I heard Alien Superstar, I literally screamed, turned around, and made my way. Okay, that was such. They played Cheetah Girls.
Yeah, they played OMG Girls, Mindless Behavior.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they just played all the songs that the girls and the girls would love.
Yes, and that I feel like
that's the fun.
That's the fun. Play the stuff that you know is gonna get us up and dance.
Yep. Child, they played Kirk Franklin.
Kirk Franklin. Now that's an HBCU thing, for real.
It's
y'all know.
Black as hell.
Because, baby, we will go up with Kirk Franklin and be
lit. Even never would have made it with a little beat.
With a little beat.
Never would have made it.
Hey,
like
it was very fun.
If you was there, you was there.
If you was there, you was there. If you weren't there,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We had so much fun. Yes.
Like it was a perfect mix of like the Beyonce with like other just like songs, whatever.
Yeah.
I had a ball.
Yeah, I had a ball too.
Night was a 10 out of 10.
Didn't they play some Nicki too?
Yep.
I heard
They played
some
Nicki.
that was going. Yo, I lost my phone.
I was gonna say, you know, you had a fun night if somebody lost their phone.
Yo, and I am always a responsible person. I always keep my wallet. I'm always checking my wallet, checking my pocket for my wallet, for my phone, for my keys, all the time. When I checked my pocket and my phone was not there, when I tell you my heart sank into my foot. That is how low I was like freaking out. But shout out to the bartender.
Yes.
I went over to the bartender because we had stopped to get some water because it was hot. Okay. Went over to the bartender. She was like, I said, do you have my phone? She was like, girl, what's your phone look like? My mind's so crazy. I'm like, I don't know what I just know it's an iPhone. So she reaches in the bucket. Luckily, she pulls out my phone. I'm like, girl, what's your cash app? I'm going to send you $5. You just saved my life tonight. Thank you so much.
Right. No, that's how you know you had a fun night, though. Like, you lose your phone, like, whatever. Like, it was just like, honestly, I needed that night. That was a good time.
All in celebration for Beyonce.
Period.
So, happy belated birthday, Beyonce.
And look at her TikToks because I gave a little recap. Then we did.
Brigithea's in her content creator bag.
I am. I'm trying to get very much influencer. Like,
definitely in it. She showed the night. So please go over to.
Just Brigethia, straight Brigethia. I always tag our TikToks.
Oh yes, below.
So go on our TikToks, both of ours. We did. Child, we was cutting up. We did something, child. Maybe I'll enter the clip of us doing it.
Yes, please. We had a good time.
And if you're listening, go to the TikTok and you can see it. But no, we had like fun. We were making TikToks. Yeah. We just had
it was a good time. It was a good time.
And one thing about both of us, like everybody that we was with though, honestly, like we make sure each other is good.
Yeah.
Like no matter how drunk we are.
No matter.
It's like constantly, you good?
You good. You go, you need some water.
Right. Like we always, no matter what, like we're not too drunk to make sure that everybody is all good. So we had a good time.
I love that. And that's the type of friends you need.
Period. Like you can feel safe with them.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Okay, I can get lit with you. We'll be fine with him together.
Exactly.
And then me and you are roommates, but not roommates because we
basically at this point
we basically roommates, but we just live in different apartments.
Basically, yeah.
So it's like perfect.
Yeah, we had a good time. So we had people. Okay. Now we had a great time at the party we went to, but the day before, we went. At this point, me and Brigethia, maybe the movies is just not our thing.
It's not. Like, we just need to watch stuff on, like, HBO Max and Netflix.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. The Nope, we went to Nope. Y'all know how we did at Nope. We had to walk out. It just wasn't given. It was given, but it was scary.
It was for us, yeah.
We tried it again. We tried to go see, or we went to go see Honk for Jesus Save Our Souls, or whatever. It's the new movie with Sterling Brown and Regina Hall. Who I love, Regina Hall, hilarious, right? And Sterling. But the movie. Yeah. What do you think? Come on, let them know.
So prior to us attending or going to this movie, I was talking to my mom and I'm like, I've been seeing it for weeks. I'm like, I think I want to go see it. I think it's funny. But for something in me was feeling like it might be corny.
Yeah.
So I was just like, but I was like, maybe it's like a funny corny, like, you know. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm definitely a church girl. My grandfather is a bishop. Like I grew up like that, like whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be able to relate. Hashtag church girl.
Hashtag church girl.
So we go to the movies, and I just, first of all, we were 10 minutes late. But
we were 10 minutes late, but I feel like that is not long enough to miss.
Right.
Yeah.
But the story was a lot deeper than what we even knew that it was. Because you definitely could not tell from the trailer. Yeah. So, maybe because I don't really know, what's the guy's name again?
So, basically, spoiler alert if you have not seen it, it is not about this person, but if you know the story, it is a strong juxtaposition to Pastor Eddie Long, who was a very, very famous megachurch pastor in Atlanta. He had a couple of scandals with some same-sex relationships with some of his congregants that he kind of paid off, whatever. But basically, the movie was that story But funny? I don't know.
Add laughter to it. That's what, to me, it's like, if you want to do like a church story that's like, okay, got a little drama, whatever, I feel like it should have been one or the other.
Yeah.
Because obviously the story was inspired by this man. Mm-hmm. So it was just like the situation was not funny.
Yeah.
So it was just like, it wasn't funny. So it was just like, there was funny parts.
There were funny parts. Basically, it was, I guess, it took place after all the courtroom seasons, all the courtroom happenings or whatever. And so the church, like the congregation had left the church, and I'm really telling you about the whole movie, I'm sorry. But the congregation had left the church, and now it's like 5 members. So it's really about them trying to build the church back up, yeah. But it just was like...
Yeah. But the fact that, like, watching the background of the storyline really was that, again, he was, like, messing with these younger teenage boys or, like, other guys that were inside this pray the gay out of you little whatever that was, conversions, whatever. And he was, like, messing around with them and stuff. So, to me, like, overall, that whole storyline is not funny to me.
At all.
It's just not funny. But I just think, like, at the end of the day, some people may like it because I've seen mixed reviews. Whatever.
I saw mixed reviews.
Yeah, I saw mixed reviews. It personally, like, you never know if something is trigger for people. So I feel like maybe they didn't want to say, because stories are inspired by situations all the time.
Yeah.
And maybe they didn't want to come out and be like, oh, it's inspired by this person.
Yeah.
I get that. But from the previews, you would think it's just like a funny church type show.
I was expecting...
At least let us know.
I was expecting First Sunday.
Right.
I'm not going to hold you. I was expecting something with like Cat Williams popping up as a choir director.
That's what I'm saying.
Not this,
we wanted to watch like a funny, lighthearted movie. Not... Like, that was so strong.
Yeah. And again, it had its funny moments.
Yeah, but the topic...
Mostly from Regina Hall.
Right.
But like... I don't know. It just something about it was off. Like it was filmed in the same way as The Office.
Yeah, like confessional.
Yeah.
Style, yeah.
And I don't know that really translates on a movie.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. And then for me, like, and I told you this, like, when I watch TV shows and movies, I get so into them. So for me, like, Sterling Brown is tied to me to This Is Us because that's the most recent show that I've been watching for several years. And to me, he's Rando. So if you watch This Is Us, you know him, you probably will see him as Rando. Yeah. And then Regina Hall, you know, of course, I don't always attach her so strongly to every single character, but like, it's still her. Yeah, she's funny, right? So it's like, now him playing that role was just kind of like,
well, maybe, I mean, in his defense, maybe he wants to get into more comedy. Maybe he's trying to open his bag up more.
But I don't feel like that was funny though.
It wasn't.
The story was so, like, the story is disgusting, to be honest. Like, the actual story, like the real story is disgusting to me. So I don't feel like that was a way. And I mean, This Is Us is very much so a drama, like a lot of family issues, blah blah blah, whatever. But I don't know, like, it just wasn't for me personally. Like, some people probably may like it. I do think it was important. I think they could have took a different route of just talking about like homosexuality in the church and how like.
But it's really not even homosexuality. It's more so sexual predators in the church.
But I'm saying, like, as far as like me personally, if I was going to see it, that was going to be the topic of like. I mean, certain stuff I personally just don't want to watch. Yeah. Because it's just too much. Yeah. So like if it was maybe like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with them highlighting the issue of how people say that they, I mean, honestly, that's a whole nother topic, but pastors that's
saying one thing in the pulpit and doing another
something else. Or like now that's a conversation to have. And I feel like, okay, if it was gonna be a serious movie about that, that's cool. Like, I think it needs to be talked about because it's a true thing. Very much so. Or just how that whole dynamic of the church and, you know, gay individuals and stuff. So it's just like, I feel like that's a whole conversation to have. Yeah. But the other component, which is very much real and that happens, I'm not shying away from that, but like, that was a lot.
It was.
And that was a little too much.
And you was trying to make us laugh.
Yeah, it's just like, no, like.
So it's just like, what was the...
Because people can talk about Tyler Perry like, oh, he always talk about trauma stuff, but like, at least we know that that's what we're walking into. Like, damn.
At least we're aware.
Right, there's a way that he goes about it that makes it feel like some semi-relatable. But the style of this movie, I understand that they were trying to like switch it. I don't know, but it just did not translate for me.
It just didn't translate.
And then the ending was just like,
the ending really was horrible.
Yeah, I felt like, okay, maybe by the ending they gonna tie this song up together.
That's what I was waiting for.
But it just was not like, I feel like pick a side, whatever y'all gonna do.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be some comedy, or it could have been a documentary about the man or something. But why it gotta be? I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
It just wasn't.
I'm gonna give it out of 5. I'm gonna give it a 1. I'll give it a 2.
I'll give it a 2 because of that one scene with Regina Hall. That thing was probably the funniest, when she was a mime. Yeah.
Yes, I mean a mime, and I was like, "Girl, if you gotta take that off, she gonna."
And the little girl.
Wait,
at the beginning, the little girl like was pretending to get.
Yeah.
Pretending to be in the spirit. She was like, "I love theater. It's so fun."
Right. And then when they were, I think everybody posting it, reposting the clip from it, but like when they were singing "Crime Mob."
Oh yeah, Nugget Few Butt. Like, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was like okay.
Did you know? Fun fact. Apparently that they didn't know that song before they filmed that.
I don't believe Regina did not know that song.
That's Sterling probably, but Regina, I don't believe that Regina did not. Maybe she didn't know the words.
I feel like maybe they didn't mean they didn't know it. They probably just didn't know the words.
They didn't know the words. Okay, we'll say that because that's up there with Before I Let You Go.
Yeah. No, like seriously.
That's really up there, like.
And Regina and him, they did the age group that's when that song was like, when that song came out, they were like in their prime. Like, I mean, not that they're in their prime now, but they were like young still. Like, that was a minute ago. So yeah, there's no way. Come on now.
No way at all.
Yeah, but But yeah, comment below if you want to go see Hung for Jesus.
And let us know what y'all think. Yeah. What y'all think. Okay. So, I'm all caught up on Atlanta. The season finale came out last Sunday, and I have a lot of thoughts. Yes. So let's really get into our Snorefest, Atlanta. So first things first, She by Shereé. First of all, I'm gonna start by saying that I realize that being a businesswoman or being a business owner, period, is difficult. Right? I so get that. 14 years, Shereé? You've been waiting for She by Shereé? I'm disappointed. I'm a little disappointed in what came down the runway.
Hold on, pause. 14 years?
14 years.
So
that's the first time. That was when Dwight was like, fashion show with no fashions. We've had 14 seasons.
I mean, that was 14 years ago. Because, I mean, I was young as hell. 14 years ago.
14 years. You've been waiting. We've been waiting 14 years. And what came down the runway was from Fashion Nova, it was from Amazon, it was wholesale, Shein. And you know what? No problem with wholesale. No problem. If you're gonna do wholesale, do it. I support. But baby.
Sure.
I mean, and then you had lace, you had sequins. I think even Ralph, Drew's husband was like, wait a minute, where are they wearing this to? Are y'all working out in this?
Yes, like what are you trying to give? Because I'm confused.
Yeah, like, well, who?
First it was supposed to be when she first was talking about it was supposed to be like 14 years ago. Mm-hmm. It was supposed to be like a little, like, kind of like couture-ish, boutique-ish. Okay. And then it went to that from jogger. Now it's athletic wear. Like, girl, which one is it?
I don't understand it.
I'm confused.
I don't understand it.
And like, I'm happy that she found, like, at the end, the little ending moment when they was all hugging her. It's like, oh yeah, girl, but
that was
fake.
That that was probably
because even Dwight hugged her, and then it's like, I'm so proud of you, like, girl.
Child, and Dwight was talking mess at the beginning, and I would have talked mess too. 2 hours. And what's funny is that he looked dead in the camera and was like, I'm ready to go.
Because, like, girl, you got people waiting that long, and then the girl fell while they was practicing.
Yo, if I'm ever on national TV,
right,
and somebody
delete the scene,
I would be so mad.
I would be so embarrassed.
I would be so embarrassed on national TV.
Honestly, I'm just embarrassed for Shereé. Like, I'm embarrassed because I'm just embarrassed. Like, and then it's like Shereé actually, I mean, I don't know if she has a stylist. But, you know, some people say something about, like, oh, well, this person has a stylist, though, so can they really dress, blah, blah. But, like, Shereé, for the most part, she has, like, cute outfits.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just expected her to come with a little bit more, like...
I mean, what she had on when she walked out, I would like to see more of that. That was cute. Like, that was in. Like, that is fashion. That is what's trending. If you're gonna do a runway show, maybe I'm different. I don't know. If I'm gonna pay money to go see a runway show, I want to go see stuff that is new. I want to see stuff that's innovative. I don't want to see nothing that is on sale already. I'm not trying to see what I can already go and buy. I'm trying to see what is some new, like what is new about your collection. Right. There was nothing new about that at all.
And then athletic wear is like, girl, you could have just gave it to an Instagram video or something.
You really could. You really could. But on a brighter note, again, I do want to say, just looking at like the road she took to get there, I'm glad that she did accomplish that personal goal. No matter if it was done well or not, I'm glad that she stuck to it. And I'm really appreciative, even though Kenya kind of shows her support in a weird way. I'm really happy to see like all the girls there to support her. I think that was really beautiful to see all of them like, and it seemed like they were genuinely happy for her, and I love that. I really do love that.
Yeah, because I think most of them seem like the process. I mean, of course, not the newer girls, but like.
I mean, well, even the newer girls, from this season.
Well, this season, but I'm saying even like with Candy and them, like they seen her from all the way, and the white, all of them, like seen her from all the way from the beginning to now. I think it's like, okay, girl. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean,
I just wanted more, Shereé.
I just wish she would have just delivered better. And then, on top of that, last night, after, of course, people was going to try to go on the website, because I definitely did. I was like, I had my little laptop like, she might Shereé.com. Girl, I'm going to put a screenshot in there. It's talking about, oh, if the website is down, it's sold out. Thank you so much for supporting like Shereé.
Girl. How about that? There are screenshots circling that some of the clothes that were on the site were from
Shein, Amazon. And they said she copied Jeffree Star logo.
And that could have just been a coincidence.
I think that was a little bit of a reach. But I did, when I say logo, I'm like, it looks familiar.
It looks familiar.
But then even her logo, like, I don't understand.
Yeah, what's the star?
What is the star for? Like, I don't get it. Like, it's just Shereé.
It just seemed half-baked. Branding wise, it just seemed half-baked.
It most definitely was half-baked. Because even in the process of her like stressing out, like I think that was like the day before, she was like, well, if we ain't got everything, we don't even have a fashion show, they could just walk like Shereé.
Baby.
Girl, you just trying to get the moment on this for the season.
That's what it was.
Like, I don't like that.
And that's a lesson. That's a lesson. Ooh, that's a lesson to anybody. Let your brand bake fully. Don't give me no half-risen piece of bread. I don't want no mush in the middle. I want it to be, let it bake. And don't rush it, because that's going to make it worse. Don't rush it.
You waited 14 years. You could have waited a little bit longer.
You could have waited a little bit longer to make sure it was right.
Right, and figure out, like, what is it that you're trying to do? Like, okay, if you're having collections, each drop need to have a theme or some type of vibe. Like, there's not many, to me, it's not many, a lot of fashion brands that really, outside of like some of the like the luxury brands, but like it's not a lot of brands that really show a rollout, like a true rollout. Like one brand that I love, a black owned brand, Hanifa, which is actually based in DC, DMV area.
Yeah, I learned that a couple weeks ago. Yeah, and she went to HBCU, so shout out to her.
Richard Morgan.
Yes.
Yeah. I love her line because she always, like, all of her collection are always very, very thought out. They have like a theme, like a lot of it represents like different parts of Africa, and like I just love that. It's so black, it's so thought out. And I know everybody is not meant to be like, everybody is not like a fashion designer. Like some people, it's fast fashion. Like,
and that's the issue though.
That's the issue.
That's the issue. And I hate to keep bringing it back to Beyonce. But Beyonce said it best. Everyone just wants to have these quick singles that's going to get them some clout, get them some attention, but nobody is thinking about cohesion. What does it look like? What is this going to look like in 10 years? Does this have longevity? And I feel like that is what Hanifa and all these other luxury designers are doing. And not just luxury designers, but that's what a lot of designers are doing. And the people that are not doing it, I feel like you need to get into that bag.
Yeah, no, but like again, I don't think that everybody is meant to be like to make these like luxury brands or like these like I don't think that that's the reality for everybody. I do wish that like a black person started like a Fashion Nova or something because they make a lot of money and they're literally buying wholesale items and reselling it. It's literally the way they market.
Yeah.
Like, it's so smart if you really think about it.
But that's not going to be here in 10 years.
It might not.
I mean,
it's been here now.
I mean, what you buy from there is not going to be popping in 10 years.
It might not, but another thing is that they just go on with whatever the next trend is, and they just keep going and keep going and keep going. They take from brands like Hanifa and all of that, and they, like I just seen her post recently that Fashion Nova redid one of her dresses.
Oh yeah.
And redid it, and they do that all the time with so many different of like these smaller brands, and they redo it and make it cheaper, and then people can't afford Hanifa because Hanifa is luxury, and some people can't afford it. So they copy off the things that she do and they remake them and sell them. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's unfortunate. Like, I do still wear fast fashion brands because at the moment that's what's in my budget.
Like this little top,
right? And even if I do, sometimes I will splurge and like get some other things. But like, I mean, I understand fast fashion is not the best for the environment and all those things.
Yes,
I get that. I understand that. Like, I get it. But I think, I don't know, I think it's hard for everybody can't be in that lane of like the luxury brands and all that. Like, everybody, it's difficult. It's a lot of money. It's a lot, it's not, everybody is just not for everybody, but I don't know. But needless to say, I do like that Hanifa really, with as far as when it comes to branding, she has it, and even her just being so innovative, like during the pandemic, she was the first one that did like that virtual reality fashion show.
And we're still talking about that.
Yeah, like
I just read an article the other day about that. Yeah.
That was absolutely like amazing. Like, talk about being innovative during a time where like none of us in the world were expecting that to happen. Yeah. So shout out to her.
Shout out to her. Yeah. So, in other words, Shereé,
do better.
Do better. Period. Let the brand bake. And this next She by Shereé drop, give us something that we gonna want to look at a runway show and see. I don't. What did Dwight say anything? Did he say they were fashion at the fashion show?
Child, Dwight was looking like he was aggravated.
Yeah, Dwight was so aggravated.
But do you think that we said we kind of think she kind of did it because obviously everybody keeps talking about it. Mm-hmm. Was it last episode of the season? It was like she put it on. Do you honestly think that she's gonna? Like, Shereé just like, okay, I don't even care about, even with the fashion, I feel like if she really would have had that site stocked up, people would have bought the stuff. Like, girl, if any day you should have had over the amount, it should have been yesterday. Yeah. Because when the episode come out,
yes.
And you have months, they've been recording that episode.
And the episode, what was even sad, is like the episode at the end was like, She by Shereé is available in 5, 4, like it had a countdown. You go to the website, ain't nothing there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you missed you literally missed the mark. Like, you literally probably could have made, and she claimed people bought, if people bought and the site shut down. Like,
well, Andy posted and said he had his hoodie, so.
Of course he got his hoodie. He probably been had one. I don't know. I'm just like, Shereé.
I was expecting more. I really was. I was expecting more.
Even if
especially because she, like she said in the show, she has the name recognition. People see her and say She by Shereé. Mm-hmm. Nobody says Shereé Redfield for real. We see She by Shereé. So it's like,
she just missed the moment there. It could have been bigger than what it ended up being.
Now that opens up another, not issue, but another trend I've been seeing with a lot of the Housewives is that they do these businesses and sometimes they're half-baked. And I feel like it's not just because I love her, but I feel like Karen is probably the only one whose business has gone in like an actual business. But like that's the one I can think of. Right. I'm sure there's others.
Outside businesses that have actually been doing something. Yeah. I agree. I mean, sometimes I think some of them probably feel like they have to create something because they're on a show that's like, girls, it's your only job. Like, what else are you doing? So they just like, oh yeah, because it's like you.
Not just Karen, Robin also with them hats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But see, all of those, even Robin, black women, black people in general, we want to protect our hair when we wear hats. That is her calling cards. Her hats are so cute. They have satin line. It has a purpose. It has an audience. It has a brand. You know when you see it, who gonna wear it.
I don't know. It's just like maybe she need a better team or something. I don't know. But yeah, needless to say, I don't know. Shereé. We'll see if she has another drop.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything. We'll see what's on there.
If she buys something that does not have what you call it, a visible print line, I don't want that.
Like where her logo and stuff.
No, girl.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No,
I don't really like stuff like that either, especially when it comes to clothes. And it's like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
Do it in a tasteful way.
Yeah, like calm.
Yeah.
Like not too much.
Very quickly.
Yes.
I am, on a brighter note for Shereé, I am very glad that you stood up for yourself.
Period.
When he popped up at the runway, at the runway practice, why would you pop up and in Atlanta and it's supposed to, whatever reason that you couldn't come, why are you telling me this now, weeks later?
Right, and you tried to go on a show with your little Burberry shirt on. He tried it. He
He tried it.
He just
And then what made me even more upset, Shereé already told him, don't bother coming tomorrow.
Exactly.
You don't need to come tomorrow. I don't want you there. And I think she actually said, I don't want you there.
Yeah, because
why would you still come?
And I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he came because like he gonna try to be like, I'm sorry, I was tripping.
I don't want that.
Even if no, but I don't understand why would you come. And then you was mad because she just was like, no, don't want to talk. And I'm sorry she did that to him. Like,
I'm
no.
happy she did that to him.
Like, see ya.
Just
like,
listen, that made me think of Black parents love us. We probably have already always heard this. You embarrass me in public, I'm going to embarrass you in public back.
Exactly.
Thank you, Shereé, because he did do you wrong on national TV.
Yeah. And stand strong, sis. Because it's hard. Like, when you, I mean, I'm sure she, she probably still, at that point, especially, she probably still had some feelings there because it was still kind of fresh.
I'm sure.
But just like, because it's hard to do that. Like, when you're in those situations, it's like, damn, you kind of want to give in, but it's just like, no, let me be strong,
I'm glad she did.
I'm happy that she held her ground because it just be the audacity for you.
The audacity.
Like, stop lying.
Out the blue.
Like, literally lying.
How did he even did Apollo tell him where she was going to be? Is that how he got there?
I don't think.
Or was that the producers?
Probably the producers. I don't feel like Apollo not really feeling him though, because Apollo tried to like talk to him a little bit.
That was also random.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were like friends like that.
I don't know.
And then
you know how the producers.
Bravo is so shady, bro. When Apollo walked out and they cut directly to Candy, and Candy was like, meanwhile, everybody living, Apollo, oh my God, what's happening? Candy's like, exactly.
And then when they were talking about Tyrone saying that he could have went to jail or whatever for recording, and then they had Apollo was like, that's not true, and it was like,
not a official.
Yeah, like not official or something like that. I was cracking up. I said, y'all are so shady.
But I mean,
that was funny though.
It was.
Yeah, but last night was a little crazy. I'm excited for the reunion.
Me too. I'm very pumped for the reunion. The trailer. I don't know. Like I say all the time, Bravo knows how to edit to get you to watch. Yeah. So I hope that this is not a letdown.
Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be lots to talk about. So we definitely, y'all know, we're gonna give our 2 cents on that. So
we'll give our 2, 3, and 4 cents on that. Yeah. So now that we're on the subject of the Housewives franchise, we might as well go ahead and talk about or get into it. Just let y'all know. Potomac is officially coming back. We don't have a date just yet, but their cast photo was leaked. Yo, if you have not seen it,
quote unquote leaked.
Well, I mean,
I feel like they say that, but then y'all be doing it on purpose. Like somebody be leaking it. Like, girl.
It could have been. And it kind of makes sense because it was leaked on the same day as Atlanta's finale.
Right.
So
timing
is everything. But they look good. They look good in that red. They look so good, yo. Oh my gosh. All of them look good. Excited. Nobody missed. Yeah.
I'm so excited to see like what is next. And then it's like I've never really been that excited about any other franchise outside of Atlanta before until I started watching Potomac. And it's like Potomac is so good.
It is.
Like it's just good.
It's just very good.
It's so good. So I am like over the moon.
I'm mostly excited to see Ashley.
Oh yes, I heard.
Y'all, I'm an Ashley stan at this point. Like I'm ready to see the new girl because she already is snatching us with this red dress. I'm excited.
Her TikToks be cracking me up.
Yes.
I'm like Ashley,
girl. Oh my gosh.
I can see her. I can see everybody, honestly. Some of them get on my nerves, but I'm excited to see them. Because they
just,
it's like, it just always give a good story. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm excited to see literally everybody. Like, what y'all been up to? What's been going on?
What's been going on?
Like, I miss Karen. I miss everybody.
I'm not only saying this because she's one of my faves. I think this is Robin's season. I think she's going. I don't want to put too much out there, but I feel like it's gonna be a big season for Robin. I feel like, because I saw a post that was like, sit down. Based on the cast photo, Giselle and Robin were seated. They were the only two seated, and the tweet was like, they told the girls to sit down if you bring a new storyline every season. Obviously, Giselle and Robin were sitting down. Whatever. Stop being shady at my girls. But I feel like this season, Robin is going to have probably the biggest storyline. I hope that her and Juan. Don't judge my girl. Okay, not the biggest, because I know Ashley's is going to be huge. But I feel like it's going to be a good season for Robin. I'm excited to see everything. I think I'm most excited for her, Ashley, and Robin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think it's going to be the biggest for Robin, but hopefully it is, though. Like, I hope it is. I think Robin does what she needs to do on the show, I guess. But, you know, I do want to see more from her.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll see what happens there. Maybe Giselle got something new going on. Maybe she got a little man or something. I don't know. We'll see.
I am excited to see Candace, too.
I'm happy to see Candace because what they've been up to. Karen is always just Karen, so
we're always
excited to see her.
Okay.
I want to see what Mia's been up to.
Yes.
She got the drama. She got her little stuff going on, her little reads, her this and that, whatever.
Oh my God, yeah, and I'm sure they'll talk about it on the season, but she was diagnosed with cancer at the beginning of the year.
So I'm sure she probably will share that.
Yeah.
And then Wendy,
she's been having her book. She's been going on her book tour, so that's been cool.
So I'm sure she will.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
That's what I'm saying. There's really nobody on the show who I'm like.
Yeah. Even if I don't 100% like love everything.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited to see what they've been up to. So yeah, it's gonna be good. So speaking of that, I did see a small little clip of Dubai reunion.
Ooh.
And you know, obviously like we didn't really watch it.
Yeah.
But the reunion kind of had me like kept looking like, okay, what's going on? Honey?
Usually the reunions do that for me.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking like, maybe I need to go back.
Maybe I should
watch.
We'll see.
But no, it seemed like it was pretty good. They were talking a lot about like the difference between like living in America versus like living in Dubai, and like how I can't remember her name, but she was one of the black women that's on the cast, and saying how like black people are treated like with royalty in Dubai and all that. I was like, oh wow, yeah, I didn't know that, but. They were just talking about different stuff, like just how life is just like different there, and they still had their drama and whatever. But like it made me kind of think like, okay, maybe I'll try it one more time, because I did try like once or twice. So maybe I'll try it.
Maybe I'll try, but I definitely before I try Dubai, I want to get into Love and Marriage DC.
Oh yeah.
I think you already watched that, right?
I have not gotten into it, but I've seen little stuff.
Yeah, I've seen little stuff. I think I want to start.
But I watched like the original one. Yeah. Huntsville one, but no, I haven't watched that one. But maybe I will, because Monique is on there.
Yes. So we'll see.
Okay, so yesterday, so Bow Wow is on tour. I believe it's for the Millennium Tour. That's like Omarion, all the like 2000s acts or whatever. Bow Wow has his package, because I don't know if you guys seen the infamous like Chris Brown fan pictures that are really hilarious.
Yes.
Because like in relationship with every last one of them.
Yeah. And honestly, truly for $1,000. Right. How bad I feel like I'm in a relationship with you.
Yeah. It was, those pictures I'm cracking up every time I see him. So Bow Wow, you know, it was rumored that, well not rumored, because I guess I think it really were $1,000. So now Bow Wow has a package, a Diamond VIP package, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it includes, okay? So we get it right. Okay, so the Bow Wow Diamond VIP package includes the ultimate hang with Bow Wow, a 30 to 40 minute personal hang and tour conducted by Bow Wow.
A tour of what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Only 10 fans in each city will get to behind the scenes look at the backstage areas, lounges, tour bus, and more. So, showing us tour bus and all that. Okay. Personal meet and greet and photo with Bow Wow. Attend Bow Wow's pre-show. Ooh, this is a lot. Attend Bow Wow's pre-show VIP lounge party. Digital download of your meet and greet with Bow Wow. Souvenir VIP laminate and lanyard. VIP hoodie, exclusive drawstring bag, access to early merchandise shopping with a special item. Okay, that's a lot.
For how much?
$1,000.
That's a lot. So $10,000 in each city.
That's a lot of money. I would have done that too.
Get your bag.
Get your coin.
But are there people out there who's gonna do that?
They might. You never know. You know what the thing with Bow Wow is? Because I was telling you before. So my age group, when I was younger, Bow Wow was like my first celebrity crush when I was little. Because first of all, he's a little older than me, but I thought he was the same age because we was the same height, and because he was like so short.
It still is.
He was so right. We probably the same height for real, right? Because I'm 5'7", so he probably the same height as me. No shade, Bow Wow. You might be a little taller than me. I don't know. But anyways, so when I was young, Bow Wow was most definitely my favorite, like my little celebrity crush when I was a little kid. So I was like 8, 9. My mom took me and my cousin to the Bow Wow concert. Like I was a fan.
Oh, okay. You was
so like my age group. Like Bow Wow was definitely like he was like the little kid star when we was little, like like he was like that person for us. But Bow Wow made himself so lame on social media because he just be doing lame stuff now. So it kind of made people like make a joke out of him, which is unfortunate because literally when I was a little kid, like we all loved Bow Wow. Like for Christmas, I wanted the Bow Wow CD, blah blah. But as I got older, like a teenager, there was Chris Brown because Chris Brown was like, oh my god, all over my wall, blah blah blah. Chris Brown, but as a little girl, like like as a little kid, you have like a little like the kid stars, and like he was like my person for my age group. It's all of my friends, like we all love Bow Wow. Like it was just like a fun like little crush thing. But now today, do I think people gonna pay for this? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe they will, but I don't know.
Does he have any movies, any music?
I mean, now Bow Wow do have songs from back in the day, but that's about it.
What? What songs?
He has what? Like his albums. Puppy Love is a classic from like his first album. Bounce With Me. He got songs with like he got lots of songs. Like with Solange, he got songs with Like You, Sierra. Like he got a lot of like songs from the 2000s. Okay, so Benji, obviously, you are 4 years behind me.
Yeah.
So Bow Wow probably would not be. He was older by the time you probably even whatever. So
by the time I was, I guess that age, it was like OMG Girls.
Right. So for me, OMG Girls was when I was in college. Leaving high school. We was listening to OMG Girls when we was like about to be in college. Like
okay.
So it's different. It's a little different. So he was just like a person when I was like in junior high, like middle school.
So would you pay $1,000 to do that?
I would not. Okay. Now today. I mean, when I was a kid,
but back in the day, okay, I get that back in the day.
But my mama was not saying
right for this. Now Chris Brown, I mean, and not just because Chris Brown is closer in my like area of pop culture when I was younger, however you say that. But like, I feel like Chris Brown is more relevant.
To be completely honest with you, I would not pay $1,000 to see Chris Brown either.
I mean, no. But if I had the choice,
I would not be paying to see Chris Brown either. I'm so sorry. But like, if you did it, I feel like okay, do you? But I personally, me. No. Me? No. Me. The only people that I would pay that much money to see is Beyonce and Rihanna. Yeah. That is the only group of people that I'm willing to pay that for tour, to meet them and all that. Mm-hmm. Those are literally the only people. And if Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston and stuff like that was alive, I mean, I would most definitely pay to see them. Yeah. Whatever I needed to pay, but nobody else. I'm sorry. This is a little too much for me.
Well, I mean, I guess for people who are big Bow Wow fans, that is probably very fun. I mean, I'm thinking, and I'm really not trying to be shady. I really am not. I'm trying to be but it's just so difficult. I'm not, okay, but I mean, the experience sounds cool. I would love a backstage
He did more than Chris, because I don't think Chris was doing all that. He was just doing a picture.
It sounds like if you're gonna pay, you're gonna get your money's worth. So I mean, that
wherever you have that time.
Do your thing, Shad Moss. Do your thing.
I'm telling y'all, but I'm not gonna do that. Like you said, some people might want to do that. Yeah. So that's cool. Get your coin. Get your coin out of the way.
I'm never mad at a bag. I'm never mad at a bag.
Do your thing. They probably write it for Mario. Cause he fun.
Wait, is he a part of that? Oh wait, that's just Bow Wow.
This just
now.
You was about to go look it up. Let me see if they come to DC and start. They got
Listen, you got served?
I'm sure. I mean, I believe this is for the New Millennium Tour, so I'm sure that Omarion probably has some sort of his own little something in that package.
Well, I don't know.
Is Orion gonna be there?
Omarion might.
Is his brother gonna be there?
He might get me. God might sing that 1,000.
Okay, so the past, I think last week, Nikki dropped the Super Freak video.
Okay.
Which I was really happy about because she looked good.
Stunning.
The video was just so cute.
Yes. I love the theme. I love that she went back to like the roots of her like Barbie aesthetic.
Yes.
I love everything about it. I think it was shot beautifully.
It was so good. The hair was good. The outfits were good. The dancing was good.
Yeah.
Just.
It made me love the song a lot more too.
Yeah.
Like I really liked it, but like I liked it.
Yeah, it gives it like. The videos always take everything to the next
level.
She looked good. Like,
so good.
She looked beautiful. So, shout out to you, Nikki.
Shout out to you.
You look cute, girl.
I want some more. Is there an album coming, or we're just
sure?
Okay.
She's probably working on it, I'm sure. But I don't know. She had a couple singles that she dropped. But
didn't she win a VMA from one of the singles?
I think so.
Yeah. So
I don't remember which song it was though. I don't think it was Super Freak though.
No.
I think it was like
Super Freak just came out.
Yeah, We Go.
One of them. But either way, I'm excited for a Nikki album. You know, I think in one of our first episodes, I was like, Nikki, we're ready. And Nikki, I'm ready.
So now it's time for us to raise a glass.
Yes.
T-Pay.
Yes. Who are you giving yours to this week?
This week, I want to raise my glass to Miss Serena Williams because she, again, we already talked about she is retiring from tennis, but she had her, I think, her second to last game, I believe, or maybe last. And she had a sweet message basically saying that, like, she wouldn't be Serena without Venus.
These are happy tears, I guess. I don't know. And I wouldn't be Serena if it wasn't Venus. So thank you, Venus.
And I think that that's just, I love that she said that because like sometimes when you get successful and like life happens, sometimes people forget.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I love that like they still have as sisters, like they still acknowledge that like they wouldn't be here without each other. So
Absolutely.
I love that because I love my siblings.
I love you too. Shout out to my brother, you the best.
Period.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Serena. Congratulations.
So this week, I'm raising my glass to the ladies and the entire cast and crew from Rap Shit. They just wrapped up their first season, and I'm excited for the next season.
Me too.
I hate cliffhangers so much, but it has me pumped for the next season. I cannot wait. So shout out to Issa Rae, shout out to Chameleon, shout out to Ida, all of y'all did y'all thing. Everybody on the show did y'all thing. We are excited. So.
And I heard that Jay Ellis and Issa both directed.
Oh, good. It definitely gave that. I could definitely tell.
Love that.
It was great. So shout out to y'all. Can't wait for season 2.
Well, guys, looks like we're at the end again.
Yes.
So thank you again so much for watching. Thank you guys for supporting.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for just chiming in with us. Make sure you continue to interact, comment below, follow us on our social platforms. And yeah, we have more to come.
More to come
before we get to our end.
The end is near. That also means the beginning is coming too.
New beginnings.
Can't wait.
Until
next time.
Until next time.
Cocktails and culture.
Get it from my baby, what's now?